It was recently said that you're going to be fighting Floyd Mayweather. Why the hell did he agree to fight you? That seems like a bad decision by him.
Well, listen, I was minding my business. I'm flying my birds, tending to my children, and he's the one. He came with the sign. His name was on the contract signed already, and he was talking really bad and nasty to me. And so I was like, God, damn! I thought we were friendly. He talking crazy. He's all right.
That's got to be such a cool thing for boxing fans, though, Mike, to have two of the all-time legends in there. Are you excited just to see the thing of that, like it was with you and Roy?
Nah, man, we want to get him, man. What you talking about? Start talking crazy. Like, kick his ass.
He doesn't know what he signed up for.
Yeah, I thought it was the exhibition. He's talking crazy.
So he's like, this is, but Mike, come on, man. He can't be doing anything to you. Like, that's a bad decision by him.
Hey, he made a good money choice, though.
We still, ironing out everything, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be exciting for the people and the fans.
Are you going in there to put Mike down and like, hey, this is not, we're going to have fun, we're going to throw a few punches, like I'm taking this seriously?
The boxing world just went wild. Floyd Mayweather sat down for a new interview that shook the sport, throwing shade at Terrence Crawford's historic win over Canelo Alvarez, downplaying Canelo's greatness, and then casually hyping his own fight with Mike Tyson in 2026.
Well, Tyson, if there were some prearrangement for this fight, Tyson's animosity, well documented towards Floyd. Any chance that he's going in there and saying, hey, screw all, I don't care what agreement was made, if there was one at all, I want to kill this dude?
No. He gonna get a check. Floyd's gonna get a check. And they're gonna get a check that's real huge because of their names. So nobody's finna fuck their money up.
But the story didn't end there. Within hours, Mike Tyson fired back. His reaction was raw, immediate, and downright scary. Tyson didn't just clap back. He made it clear Floyd has no idea what kind of fire he's playing with. So what exactly did Floyd say? Why did Tyson snap so fast? And what does this mean for boxing, legacies, and that insane Mayweather versus Tyson showdown? Let's break it all down. For months, rumors swirled about Floyd Mayweather stepping back into the ring. Exhibition fights, money grabs, whispers of one last real bout. But then the bombshell came. Floyd officially locked in a fight with Mike Tyson for 2026. At first, fans thought it was another Floyd spectacle, like Logan Paul, like Tenshin Nasukawa, like those celebrity exhibitions. But this one feels different. This isn't a YouTuber. This isn't a rising contender. This is Mike Tyson, the baddest man on the planet, the youngest heavyweight champion in history, the man whose punches still echo through highlight reels decades later.
We back. I'm pretty sure I'd be upset too if I was somebody else. I'd be mad at Mayweather too. How for 29 years or 30 years you can keep getting money like this? I'd be mad too. Shit. I'd be hating on Mayweather too. Continue to hate. People only talk about winners. I'm a winner, so continue to talk. Keep the bread fresh. Put it in the bag. Call me the bread man. Tip money. Fucking throw it in here too. Throw it in the Floyd bag. See, I'm balling the fuck out. Crocodile phones. Himalayan phones. Crocodile bags. It's my life, man. Keep hating.
So when Floyd casually hinted that he's taking it seriously and that it might even be pro, Tyson didn't stay quiet.
The Floyd Mayweather Mike Tyson exhibition fight.
Oh, man, hey, like I say, Mike don't like Floyd.
Appreciate it, man. Mike don't what?
He don't like Floyd. He always talk bad about Floyd.
Who the face of boxing, coach? Who the face of boxing today?
Face of the boxing?
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is, no?
Tyson's response was short, sharp, and terrifying. This fight is dangerous for him. He thinks it's entertainment, but I don't play. Even now, at 59, my punches still break bones. If Floyd thinks this is about money, he's making a mistake. Defense won't save him. Just like that, Tyson reminded the world who he island. Even at 59, he isn't wired for friendly exhibitions. Tyson doesn't step into the ring to dance. He steps in to destroy. And hearing Floyd talk about the fight like another business move lit a fire in him. Fans instantly started buzzing. Did Tyson just reveal his plan? Is he hinting that he'll treat this as a real fight, no matter what the contract says?
One of the greatest of all time, Evander Holyfield. Mike Tyson announced he's fighting Floyd Mayweather in 2026. What do you think of that fight overall?
Well, kind of different, the size-wise, by, Tyson heavyweight, and I think weatherweight.
Right.
So it's.
Is it a real fight? Do you think? You think fans should take it serious? Is it a real fight, Mayweather Tyson?
I couldn't think it was real. Because the fact of the matter, he's a lot bigger than the guy, so it's the weight makes a difference.
Let's talk numbers. Floyd Mayweather built his career at 130 to 154 pounds. His last pro fight, 154.
We getting ready. I got marble head. We call it lamp. His legs little than my kids. His lamp.
Mike Tyson, a natural heavyweight, 220 pounds of raw power. Even in his 50 seconds, training footage shows his hooks still snapping pads back like gunshots. That's an 80-pound gap. And Tyson knows it. His immediate reaction hammered the point. Floyd's defense, his slickness, his shoulder roll, none of it means anything when the other man outweighs you by that much. Tyson's warning wasn't just talk, it was physics. Here's the dilemma for Floyd. If he wins, critics will say, "Congrats, you beat a 5'9" Tyson." If he loses, his perfect legacy is shattered forever. 50-0 becomes meaningless because the headlines will scream, "Mike Tyson beats Floyd Mayweather." That's why Tyson's reaction hit so hard. He wasn't just threatening Floyd physically, he was threatening everything Floyd built his empire on. And that's why fans are glued to this story. This isn't just a fight, it's a high-stakes gamble with legacies on the line.
Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, I know it's one of those type of fights.
Wow, I just heard about that. What are they going to do?
Wait, you didn't know about that?
No, yeah, I didn't know about it. Exhibition?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, it's wild.
Is it the biggest fight? Does it make sense?
It's going to be the biggest fight for all the casuals. See you later.
All right, thanks, Wally.
Mayweather's genius has always been control. He controls the narrative. He controls the negotiations. He controls the pace of the fight. From the moment a contract is signed to the second the final bell rings, everything bends to Floyd's rhythm. That's how he built 50-0. That's how he became boxing's billionaire.
You're backed by arguably one of the greatest of all time, right?
What are we rating ourselves on? What are we rating on?
Okay.
Well, we're going to know in the least amount of fights. I didn't have to have 70 fights or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
But Tyson has never cared about control. Tyson is pure chaos. His immediate reaction showed it. He doesn't care about money, optics, or protecting records. He only cares about what happens when the bell rings, that violent two-way street where someone gets hurt.
One more.
Day 3. You still want to with me?
And that is Floyd's nightmare, because for his entire career, Floyd has relied on dictating terms. Bigger gloves, smaller rings, weight clauses, the judges, the venue, every detail carefully curated to favor him. Tyson, though, can't be controlled. He doesn't care what gloves they use, what city they fight in, or what the contract says about exhibition. When the bell rings, Iron Mike fights like it's for his life. So why was Tyson's response so immediate? Because Floyd framed the fight as entertainment. He called it legend versus legend, a spectacle, a payday. But Tyson doesn't see it that way. For him, even exhibitions are war. Just look at his 2020 exhibition with Roy Jones Jr. Even in his late 50 seconds, Tyson came out snarling, blasting body shots, trying to fold Roy in half. He doesn't have a light mode. He only has one gear, destroy. That's why his reaction carried so much weight. He's not joking. He's not selling tickets. He's promising pain. The reaction online was instant.
Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather is happening. What the f is going on? This is where boxing is in 2025. And listen, I'm not going to complain because I understand the layout of things. We already had Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. We have Jake Paul, Gervonta Tank Davis. This feels like the Temu version of it. And that sounds crazy because we have two of the greatest of all time about to participate in this, but both of them are about 30 years past their sell-by date in an exhibition bout in which their weights will be 60 to 70 to 80 pounds different. If you got on board with Jake and Mike, it was because at least they were going to weigh the same. I don't even know what to think. Someone on Twitter said it perfectly. Either everybody in the world is going to want to watch this or 10,000 people will watch it. Probably both men want a shit ton of money and they're being promised a shit ton of money, but it's happening.
Some fans were hyped. Two legends, one ring. I don't care how old they are. I'm watching. Others were disgusted. This is a circus. Floyd is desperate. Tyson's too old.
This is Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson in an exhibition bout in 2026.
I don't know what to say anymore. This whole thing is a big sell, and it's an exhibition, and you're going to get hoodwinked again, and they're going to move around, and nobody's going to get hurt. And that's the state of boxing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can reference, well, they've had bad blood in the past. Cool. One of them is 50 years old. He's 48, but we'll just say 50. Floyd is 50 years old. Mike Tyson is 60 years old. This isn't your normal 50 and 60-year-old. This is a very weathered, hard miles, 50 and 60-year-old fighting for your entertainment. I have no desire to watch this.
But here's the thing. Everyone's talking about it.
What does it take for a real knockout puncher to get the job done?
Well, there's certain kind of knockout punches. There's something, being a big man really doesn't matter. It has no significance in knocking out someone. The main point is the quickness and what you throw the punches and the leverage is what you have in the shoulder snap. And the object of really knocking out an individual is throwing a punch where he can't see. And when there's combination punches, and when you throw punches and you keep his mind preoccupied with the body punches, and the other two punches that come to the head are the knockout punches. And then again, there's one punch knockout punches, which they throw one punch to the body, and then the other punch to the head, which again, the opponent's mind is so preoccupied on the one punch, which rattles him just a little bit, and that's when the other punch comes in.
And that's exactly why Tyson's immediate reaction mattered. He turned a money grab into something scarier, something unpredictable. Suddenly, this isn't just a joke, it's dangerous. Here's where things get spicy. For decades, Floyd has sold himself as the best ever, the undefeated king, the 50-0 record, the money machine. But lately, the conversation has shifted.
Well, also if we remember, Canelo at that time was a razor-thin decision. Floyd won, majority decision. C.J. Ross had it with what a lot of people had as a draw. And then the other two judges scored it for Floyd, of course. And that was a Floyd at the top of his game with a very green Canelo with very little experience, and he still took him, into deep waters. So.
What was Canelo? What, 20-something? 20 what? 23? 25?
Yeah, he was. Very, very young in the game, obviously.
Very young. He had more fights than Floyd, and he lost.
Yeah,
to a man that was 30-something years old, 36.
But Floyd was clearly at the top of his career, and Canelo had fought a lot of people.
How are you at the top of your career in your prime? You in your prime? You ain't in your prime when you're at 36. That's not your prime.
Did he lose? I mean,
your prime is in your 20s.
It's different for different people.
Yeah, okay. Well, so and that's why Canelo is saying what he's saying.
But I mean, don't you? I
Want to
mean,
make himself look like he did something great.
Crawford's historic win over Canelo, Canelo's global superstar power, Tyson's viral comebacks. Suddenly, Floyd's grip on boxing spotlight isn't as tight as it used to be.
Who do you think's better out of those two, Crawford or Mayweather?
I think Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather is really good too, though. You can knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have had the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. It would have been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely a technician. I mean, like Crawford said, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is his era.
That's why he's fighting Tyson, not because he needs the money, though you know he loves the money, but because he refuses to let anyone else control the conversation.
I saw you before the fight, the Crawford-Canelo fight, and you had a Cavs hat on. This time you've got a GOAT hat on. Is that how you're feeling? I know it says Muhammad Ali, but is that how you're feeling about Bud's performance, about his whole career?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that way, man. GOAT. Greatest of all time, man. You got to give it to him. You got to give it to him. You got to give it to his coaches, not just me, Saul Red, Bernie, Chet, nutritionists. Everybody played a part.
Canelo said he's way better than Mayweather. What do you think to that?
Who, Terrence?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Of course he is.
And Tyson's reaction was a reminder Floyd might have picked the wrong opponent to play that game with. Tyson's reaction also tapped into a pattern fans have seen before. Floyd has always used fighters to benefit his own brand. With Gervonta Davis, he built him up as his protege, the next star. But when Tank started shining too bright, Floyd started throwing shade. With Terrence Crawford, instead of celebrating his historic win, Floyd downplayed it, saying maybe Canelo was just slowing down. And now with Tyson, Floyd isn't respecting him. He's using Tyson's legendary name to stay relevant. That's why Tyson clapped back so fast. He's not letting Floyd treat him like another pawn. Let's be honest, this fight is about money. Netflix, pay-per-view, sponsorships. We're talking hundreds of millions, maybe even $1 billion spectacle. And Floyd knows it. That's why he teased it could be pro. He knows that puts fans on edge.
Let's talk about the biggest and most important exhibition in boxing right now. Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson. Now you're talking about a real exhibition amongst two legends that deserve to get plenty of money together. Let's break records. Let's everybody go out and support a real exhibition amongst two legends. This is how the game is supposed to go. We don't need to confuse them with the other fighters and all that. Shout out to Floyd and shout out to Mike. Maybe check more money than the, what's that place where they print the money? The Mint. Maybe check more money than the Mint can print. You know what I mean? Yeah. May they check more money than the Mint can print. A real exhibition amongst two legends in the sport of boxing. How could that be something wrong with that? Well, I want to come on and promote that. I want to come on and promote that fight because I think that it's a good fight. And if they get it on, then may the best man win. May the Tyson family and the Mayweather family check plenty of money together on this one.
But Tyson's immediate reaction made it clear he doesn't care about the business. He's not there to act. He's there to fight. That contrast, Floyd the businessman, Tyson the destroyer, is what makes this so compelling. Think about this. Floyd's entire brand is built on defense, on not getting hit, on being untouchable. But Tyson doesn't throw normal punches. He throws sledgehammers. One clean shot, even in an exhibition, could ruin everything. That's why Tyson's reaction scared people. He wasn't threatening Floyd's life. He was threatening his myth. And fans know it. That's why this fight feels less like entertainment, more like a real gamble.
People will watch. Yes, people will watch. And then at the end, bro, clip this. They're going to go, Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather was the lamest thing I've ever seen. I can't believe I actually tuned in. That's the last Tyson fight I will ever watch. No, it won't be. People have short-term memory. They're going to forget about the last Tyson fight they saw, even though we all know what he looked like. And they're going to watch Floyd versus
that. And that's precisely is why you need to do what you're going to do in life. Do you, dude. It doesn't matter. Do not listen to other people ever.
So here's where we stand. Floyd Mayweather gave an interview hyping his fight with Tyson, calling it legend versus legend, teasing a pro bout and keeping himself in the spotlight. And Mike Tyson? His immediate reaction was brutal. He warned Floyd that defense won't save him, that this isn't entertainment, and that he'll make him pay if he treats it like a game. This isn't just a fight anymore. It's a collision of two legacies, two egos, two completely different worlds colliding in 2026. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Floyd's smart for taking this fight, or is Tyson about to hand him the most embarrassing night of his life? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Fight Field. I'll catch you in the next video.